Assalamu alaikum everyone. We are here again with another video about the ADC exam, the home setup that I bought for the practical exam and the things that I invested in. And I spent a lot of time and energy in collecting all of these things, and I'm just sharing this information with you people so that it can help you if you're preparing for your exams. Starting with the compressor. So you would need a compressor, an air compressor, to connect it with your dental unit so that you can run the handpiece and do all the work. So this is a silent compressor that I have, and it goes on for a short period of time and then it goes silent, and it gives me some peace of mind when I'm working that it's not going on and on for a long time, so it doesn't create like a lot of noise. And this is about $500. It costs about $500, and it is a Chicago Hush air compressor. So you can buy this or you can buy any other which you want, and there are some cheaper companies as well. So it really depends on whichever one you want to buy. I'm just sharing my experience of what I bought and what helped me. The other thing that you would need is a dental turbine unit. So this is a dental unit, and the one that you can use to connect the handpiece. And there are different types. So there is one in which you can only put one handpiece at a time, and this is a one in which you can put like one high speed, one slow speed simultaneously. And this one is a 4-hole one, so when you're buying it, just make sure that you buy the correct handpiece as well. So this one, as you can see here, has 4 holes. So the one that I have, the handpiece that I have, is 2-hole one like this. So if you have this issue that your handpiece is 2-hole and your turbine unit is a 4-hole one, you can buy this converter. So this is having a 2-hole end and a 4-hole end. So you can just connect this, and that way you can connect this handpiece with this unit. Otherwise it wouldn't work. So they wouldn't connect and you wouldn't be able to work. So this is one. The handpiece that you want to buy, of course, slow speed and high speed handpieces, and this is where you can put your birds in. And this is an LED handpiece, so if I would want to just run it, you can just use it like this. And all the birds that you need, you can buy from One Dental, and they sell by the name of ADC bird kit. So you can buy, and everything that you need, like all the birds that you need, would be in there. Or you can buy separately as well. It's mentioned in the handbook whichever birds you would need for the exam. So these are all the birds, not necessarily the ones that are provided in the exam. It's a mix of everything, but I'm just trying to show you a bird kit and how you can arrange all your birds. So the next thing that you would need is, of course, a mannequin. So I bought this mannequin from Nevada, and it cost me $800, and you can buy from One Dental as well. Their cost is about $2,000, and then nowadays they have a refurbished one as well, which is a bit cheaper. And you would need these magnetic jaws as well, with all the teeth in there. And on the other end you can see all the screws. So when you're finished with a particular task, you can change the tooth by changing the screw in here. You can buy however many teeth you want, so it really depends on how much you think you need to practice. And it just clicks in like this. So you need a set of upper and lower, and you would need the cheek as well. This one is a bit torn, sorry about that. And I have this one as well. I got a micro motor. This one only can attach a slow speed handpiece with it, and I used it to basically like polish and use my discs and enhance points and things like that. So you can either use your slow speed handpiece with the dental unit, or you can buy something like this as well. It's always good to buy extra, like at least one more thing, because you never know, maybe one day before the exam or a couple of weeks before the exam, something stops working and then you're frustrated. And you might need a curing light as well. So I got a curing light. And the thing that one of my friends mentioned, and it really helped me, was that you don't necessarily need to buy like 4 or 5 handpiece for your exam, you can just buy one handpiece and then buy these ones. These are the turbine, little turbine units for the handpiece that you can get. You can buy these ones from eBay as well, and then you can, if the handpiece stops running, you can just open this end of the handpiece and you can put another turbine unit in here and change. After changing it, your handpiece should work fine. It should work like you got a new one. So there are 3 different types of teeth that you would need, and they have mentioned this in the handbook as well. So these ones are the plain teeth, these ones are endo teeth, and these ones are the decayed teeth or the carious teeth. So these ones are having simulated cavities in them. I can just maybe take it out and show you like clearly. So this one would have simulated cavity or caries, and then these ones would have simulated root canals in them, and then the plain teeth, as you can see, are the plain ones. And I got some transparent strips as well for practicing my composite restoration, and this is also to put your composite material in so that it doesn't cure when you're working. So you can just put some of the material in here and then just put the shield on top. You might need the floss as well, Toffelmeier retainer, and your Toffelmeier bands or your matrix bands, a scalpel as well, which needs to be covered like this at all times. I invested in some loops as well, and I can just share this with you. These are not very expensive ones. They cost me, the whole thing cost me about $200 to $250. I got these ones from eBay, the loops, and the light I got from another candidate. And you can try to search and you can buy this light if you're interested. The battery life is about 8 to 9 hours, so that's a long while that it lasts, and I used it on my exam day as well, and it really helped me. You don't necessarily have to buy the loops, it really depends. You can just use your normal safety eyewear, or you can buy loops, so whatever you find easier working with. But good illumination, of course, as we know, and if you're working from a safer distance, it actually helps. So another thing that I have here is an amalgamator, and it just basically will mix the amalgam for you. And you need the amalgam capsules, and you would put a capsule in here, and then you would press, after setting the time, you would press start, so it would mix the amalgam material for you. Some of the other things that I bought were putty material to take some impression, and I borrowed these from one of my friends, and I just tried to practice my scaling skills. So these are all the curates, and this is some synthetic calculus, or you can use nail paint as well, whatever is easier. And basically, just to prepare for everything, I bought this as well, and then with some needle and cartridge, I tried to practice for my local anesthesia. And these are some flowable and packable composite materials, some polishing strips, some polishing discs. These are the amalgam capsules that I was talking about. They are not the ones that they give in the exam. I think they have mentioned in the handbook which ones would be there for you in the exam. And I practiced, and I bought this rubber dam kit as well. So rubber dam template, rubber dam sheets, and the whole rubber dam kit here. And I got some enhanced points. So these are basically enhanced finishing systems. So it's basically a polishing system that you can use for your restorations. And this is a temporary crown material gun and temporary crown material. And this is these are just the tips that you would get when you buy the material. So one tip is only to be used once, and then you just need to unscrew it and then change it. So you put a new one here. Some handpiece oil. Don't forget to oil your handpiece, because it might stop working after a while if you're not regularly oiling it. Some wedges as well for my restoration tasks. so you can use some wooden wedges. And I got some fissure sealant material to for my own practice. And one more thing that I got was some forceps. So these are some of the forceps, and it basically helped me as well. So it's up to you if you want to borrow it from someone, or 2 or 3 friends can gather together and chip in and buy. It saves money as well. And I think that's pretty much everything. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to make another video about a particular topic, please write in the comments below, and please share this video with your friends who might be preparing for the ADC exam and they are looking for some help. And I hope it helps. Thank you.